To the air. It's Hart. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way,
turning it on. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Trying to find the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Canes! They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
On the ready.
Scanning the field, it's Hart. Fires complete on the crosser. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
that wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Pulls it in.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Caught. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down.
You don't want to bring a corner to him. You want to play him with a safety.
Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers...
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play and forcing the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Hurricane! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Big time play.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Get set, ready.
Looking to pass. It's Hart. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
It's never easy on defense being in a sudden change situation like this. On the very first snap, they take a shot. You're backed up almost in your red zone. Great job forcing an incompletion now to catch your breath, get some momentum.
He's got him this time. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Hurricanes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe.
Looking for the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
He wants it all. Touchdown. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this 1st drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. There he goes. Touchdown, Miami. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Back to pass. Unloads it downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. It's a draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And I kind of like the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
There he goes. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Hart. It's on target and complete. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the route is on.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job on the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time.
He'll take a shot. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Dropping back, it's Hart. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice easy.
Breaks into the open. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, just taking care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll move the tight end. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Dropping back, it's Hart. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Fires left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
to the air. It's Hart. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
The Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got... Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped. Open downfield. Touchdown, Canes. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
It's so nice as a quarterback.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Quarterback just flat and missed it. Incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Let's go.
Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Complete in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nice job reeling in that catch. Listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Hurricanes look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Poe. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw. It's Hart. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Fit it in the window for the score.
And a really nice job under.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the This drive will open from the 15. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I think the route runner got a little bit sloppy on his route. You've got to do a better job creating some separation when you're running these in routes. But good job by the defense, too, because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
Every single week, defense.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hart. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got an open man. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's shot. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Finds his man. It's shot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Soft spot in the middle. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Got his man downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's shot. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Looking for space. It's Poe. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Hart. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fakes to grab. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball and be now back-to-back.
Caught in the backfield, it's Poe. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Fires to the wideout. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Canes! He got a step and just dusted the field. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws... Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They thought they could just run it up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Touchdown, Miami! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Got his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Hurricanes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run, it's not just eat clock, it is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Here comes the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line.
Red 70, black, set.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
Single.
Huge play in the red zone, 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Meadows. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? With the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Crimson Tide need just a few inches here on 3rd down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's going to take off. And They picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Wants to go up top. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. It's complete. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama!
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a figuring out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these.
Oh, he's got some space. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a big loss on the play. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Tackled there by the defense.
Guys out the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a nice kick.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10. Fires to the wideout. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Alabama with a first and 10 here.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. He fires to the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position.
White 53.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. On target over the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Let's it fly. Touchdown time. Ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time, and it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. The defense was looking for a huge play. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Taking it the other way. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Tiger. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end, and they're able to get him on the ground. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Right down the middle. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. First play of the first possession of OT. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He caught it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown! touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Now the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's it. For this defense, you don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run.
Aggressive decision here to go for 2 and try to really put some heat on. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good.
It's all about mental toughness. That's impressive there to get the 2-point play, and now you're putting it on your defense. Can they rise up to the occasion, David, make a play and end this?
Man, that's what you're doing. You're trying to get energy from it. You're walking over there too. Guys, we just need one.
A ride, a matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Snagged out of the air. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the RPO, complete. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Trojans are flying down the field. Using his legs, it's Jordan. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch him get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Oh, they're after him. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that. Sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. With the catch, it's Matthews. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking for a gap, it's Jordan. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Firing to the right, complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, they force a negative play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try.
Holds it in, the 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jordan. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. It's 3rd and goal, and a long way from the end zone. Rushes on him. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where...
It's picked off, and another... When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road and this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Finds his tight end. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? It comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Mayava. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Lost to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. He's inside headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off the play fake. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great...
Now this offense is back on the field. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy hoping he can be the next great one at USC. When you see throws like that, he gives you the hope that maybe, you know what, he might just be.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so...
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Mayava. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
That's caught. It's Matthews. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups where you see, I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the
deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And you can tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Got his man on the right. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. And the Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And they will score. Touchdown, USC. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Right, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Trying play action. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. He's got 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the... Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it down the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. First down, 10 yards to go. The RPO, it's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
A great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed on the outside. It's Jordan. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a man. It's Mayaba. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll set up to throw. Into the end zone. Fires to the tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Trojans! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
To the air, it's Mayaba. The short hands, it's Jordan.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. So you've come up big. You've forced a third down. One more big stop. Now I can get him to punt the football, give my offense a chance to go down the field and to score some points.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third.
And the Trojans inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. On the ground, it's Jordan. Call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to swing it on second down. Gets it out fast. Turning it on. Touchdown, Trojans. Going to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.